entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey now, Star Wars fanboys and girls, Matt Heywood here from entertainmentbuddha.com to provide a bit of an analysis on what the new title reveal may mean for Star Wars Episode VIII. In case you've been in a black hole, Lucasfilm finally announced the official title for Episode VIII, which from here on out will now be known as Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Now, when you first see or hear this title, you may instantly think it's referring to Luke or possibly Rey if she completes her training. If you're thinking of the former, then Episode VIII's title could mean we are going to get a Luke-heavy plot since he is indeed the Last Jedi. This isn't too far-fetched either when you consider that Rian Johnson has gone on record to say that this film is ultimately about what Luke has been up to and what he will do next now that a Force user showed up on his island with his and his father's before him lightsaber. If we analyze the title from a Rey point of view, it could be foreshadowing that she is the Last Jedi, which in turn means Luke will ultimately perish by the end of Episode VIII. Many have speculated that the Jedi Master will die to fully pass on the torch to the new generation of characters, but I contend he will survive. Maybe I'm being sentimental or just plain ignorant, but I just don't see who could challenge Luke in a lightsaber duel or Force power showdown. The only way he dies is if he takes a page from his own master's book and sacrifices himself to the Force, while allowing, let's say, Rey, Finn, or Poe to escape certain death. I don't think that this is too far-fetched, as becoming one with the Force would in turn make him even more powerful, while also giving Rey her own personal Force ghost to prod her on as she inevitably faces Kylo and Snoke in a battle of light versus dark, just as Luke did in the original trilogy. While these two interpretations of Star Wars Episode VIII's title are more than likely what it is implying, one must also consider that the word Jedi can be both used as a singular noun and a plural form describing more than one Jedi. I tried looking up what type of word this is called in English, but it doesn't seem like these words have a defined bucket to fit in, so I'm going to run with the explanation I got from Quora. Essentially, the word Jedi is an unmarked or zero plurals word. So enough with the English lesson. If we look at the title and interpret the word Jedi as a plural, then it could mean that the film will be about the formation of the last group of Jedi, and not only about a singular Jedi, meaning Luke or Rey. Some have speculated that Luke may play a part in getting the Jedi Order back in order after his failed attempts that saw his nephew turn to the dark side now that Rey has showed up out of nowhere. So maybe Episode VIII won't be about him dying, or him only, but about his efforts through Rey and maybe Finn to build up a group of the Last Jedi. I've heard rumblings that Finn could be Force sensitive. I mean, he did break his First Order brainwashing after all, and seemed a bit capable with a lightsaber. So while I think it to be a bit far-fetched, the plural form of VIII's title could hint at a few more new Jedi than just Rey. One other interesting thing about this title reveal is the fact that the words Star Wars are in red, which has only been the case for Revenge of the Sith and Return of the Jedi's titles up until this point. Both of those films featured major Skywalker Force decision moments. In Sith, Anakin opted for the dark side and brought down the Jedi Order, while in Jedi, Luke opted for the light side and brought his father back to the light side of the Force. Who knows what this may entail for Jedi Master Luke or possibly Jedi in training Rey, but red titles almost always mean something major is going to happen with the Force and how the Skywalker family interacts with it. For now, all we can do is speculate, and that is what we do best as Star Wars superfans, so don't forget to tune in to our bi-weekly Star Wars podcast, where we talk all things Star Wars from the perspective of two lifelong Force believers. Just search for Ultimate Podcast for Geeks. The Force will not steer you wrong on this one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to keep your browsers tuned to all things EB, because it's our mission to make you all better geeks, one post or one Star Wars speculation video at a time.